Hello everyone. So in this video we're going to study about the different types of business activities, and that is the economic activities. As we all know that human activities can be divided into two parts, that is economic activity and non-economic activity. So in this section of our video we will discuss about the different types of economic activities. So economic activities can be divided further into three parts, that is business, profession and employment. Once again I am telling business, profession and employment. There are three different types of economic activity around which all the business or all the commercial studies goes on. So let's begin. The very first is business activities. What is business activity? Business activity are the economic activity, or under this the production and procurement of goods and services take place on a regular basis to earn money or to earn their living. Now what do you mean by business transaction or business activity? Under the business activity there are few points which have to be remembered. The very first is the production and procurement take place. What do you mean by production? Production means converting the raw material into finished good. Very simple. And what do you mean by production? What do you mean by procurement? Sorry. What do you mean by procurement? Procurement refers to the things they are not itself manufactured, but they has been taken from somewhere and has been sold to somebody else. So this is procurement. So production and procurement is taken or is considered in the business activity. And then the business activity should be aimed to earn profit. And the next thing is on a regular basis. The single transaction cannot be included in the business activity, but if it is done on a regular basis, then only we can consider it as business activity. So if we consider business, so business is an economic activity in which production and procurement of goods and services take place on a regular basis to earn profit. The very important element of business is risk. Now what do you mean by risk? Risk refers to the uncertainty, that the future are uncertain. You cannot identify exactly. Only we can predict the future somehow, but we cannot identify it as a whole soul. So the business and the risk are the integral, are the one and one element of the activity. So this is it. Okay, we have completed our business section. We have completed the first section, that is first economic activity, that is business activity. Moving further, the next one is, I told you the first is business and the second is profession. Now what do you mean by profession? Here in this, profession requires a special knowledge. In any profession, there are lots of professions which can be exampled. Say for example, if I'm saying about that, a lawyer is a professional. If I'm talking about chartered accountant, they are professional. If I'm talking about a doctor, they are professional. So all these are the professionals. What they have a special skill which they have acquired from their institution. There are lots of institution which grants degree and which creates code of conduct to these professional associations through which the members are associated, and they have to follow. So the very important thing in the profession is an economic activity which requires a special knowledge which have to be acquired by these profession. Now the question arises, what, as I have said that if I am talking about businessman or business person requires or gets in return profit or loss. But what these professional gets in return, or after rendering their service, what they get in return? The thing comes, they gets salary. They gets professional fees. In the salary, who gets salary? The question arises. In the next part, we will discuss this. So the profession refers to an economic activity which includes special knowledge which have to be acquired by some associated institutions. So if we're talking about the chartered accountant, they are professionals. They acquired the knowledge from Indian Institute of Chartered Accountant. So these things are important. Then moving further, that is, who gets the salary? In the previous discussion I have told you, the question rises, the employees get salary. Now the next economic activity will be the employment. Employment refers to any economic activity in which one person is under the guidance of or works for somebody else. Now there are again two terms, employee and employer. Employee are those who gets or who works under someone. Say for example, if I am a teacher in school, I will be the employee and my principal will be the employer. It's very simple that I work in a school for whom I work, for the children, as well as who gives me salary. My principal gives me salary or that institution gives me salary. So employment refers to an economic activity in which one person works for other for earning their living, and in return they get salary, okay, or wages in return or as a form of reward. So in this section, in this video, we have totally clarify these concept of business, profession, employment. Business, profession, employment, all the three are economic activity. These are the parts of economic activity which includes uh, money in it in different forms. In the business, we talks about profit. In profession, we talks about professional fees. In employment, we talk about salary or wages. So this is all about this section, and let's I am going to put some charts so that you all can be very much clear. So we'll meet again. Thank you for watching this video.